Hey you beautiful people, Kai here. Now today's video we're talking about how come so many young YouTubers and millennials are going out there buying up land out in the forest and wilderness and building a home mortgage free. And if you're new to the channel, which analytics show that 80 to 85% of you are, consider subscribing to the channel where I show you how I do unique builds like shipping containers, glamp sites, and buying raw land and bringing utilities to them, and how it helped me retire early. And for everybody who really wants to help this video out and get into that YouTube algorithm, hit that thumbs up button for me. I appreciate it. Let's get into it. Okay, so it just might be my YouTube homepage, but my homepage looks a lot like this, where there's always seems to be a lot of folks who are building their own homes. So where I used to think that I was the abnormal one that bought a piece of land and built a home by myself out in the wilderness, turns out that it's actually a pretty common thing. And it got me thinking, how come so many of us are doing this now? And I was able to figure it out and boil it down to 5 key reasons. And this isn't another 5-minute video, so we're gonna put the clock right here, and hopefully I can do this under 5 minutes, but we'll see. Now, the first main reason why so many young people are leaving the cities, getting off grid, and building their own homes is because values have shifted from generation to generation. And our generation, the millennials and the youngest generation, they really value freedom and they don't want debt. And to be honest, it's a very frugal generation. Maybe because they don't have a lot of money, but at the same time, they value experiences over buying stuff. And so what ends up happening is that you get a lot of young folks who work really, really hard for a number of years saving up a little nest egg, and then they go out, they buy land, and they build mortgage-free homes, which is exactly what I did. And folks are doing it differently all across the board. Some are building log cabins, shipping container homes, tiny homes, Airstreams, van life, or me, where I built this big dumb house. And then the number 2 reason is that we are in this age of information. We have the most information readily available at any point in time. Nowadays with YouTube, and I know this from firsthand, is that I can watch something and learn how to do plumbing. I can learn how to run electrical. And then I supplement that by reading the code book, and I know exactly how to do it. With literally hundreds of channels out there on YouTube right now, from seasoned and very well vetted contractors, builders, electricians, plumbers, and everything in between, you can learn how to do practically anything when it comes to building. Want to know how to install metal roof? It's on YouTube. Want to know how to tile and grout your bathroom? It's on YouTube. Want to know how to plumb a house? It's on YouTube. This current age of information is perhaps the biggest transition from how information and education is spread among society. And young folks across the world are taking full advantage of it, which they should. And number 3 is building science. It has continually gotten better and better. I'm not just talking about how you can better insulate or waterproof a home or make it airproof as well, but building science has gotten to a point where we are turning metal shipping containers into full-fledged homes. We're taking trailers, which I guess we have done in the past, but we're making luxury homes out of trailers. There's modular homes, there's dome homes. We can make homes almost out of anything and everything. There's even 3D printed homes now. And with these new sciences comes accessibility. No longer do you have to wait for a contractor or a specific builder to do something for you. You can actually go to YouTube, figure it out, call up distributors, suppliers, or stores, and get the product in hand and start the build yourself. Which leads us to number 4, scales of economy. Home improvement stores across the nation, probably the globe too, have completely exploded in the last decade or two. Home Depot and Lowe's being the 2 biggest ones here in the States, where you can literally pick up anything and everything to build an entire home. And if they don't have it in store, they can special order it for you. Most of this house here that we're sitting in right now, 2,400 square feet, was purchased through Home Depot, either through their store or their professional contractor's desk. And with the rise of stores like Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon, and even Harbor Freight, we can all get access to tools that used to only be accessible by contractors. And again, you team that up with Home Depot, now tools that you've never seen before, you can quickly learn how to use with some practice within a couple of days, maybe even a long weekend by watching a YouTube video or 2. So with the competition going up, the price of tools goes down, same with materials, it's more accessible, easier for almost anybody to build their own home. And then number 5, trying to wrap up this 5-minute video, is land is still cheap. We don't think of that. We think that everything is through the roof. We think it's gonna cost us hundreds of thousands of dollars to buy land. And you're right. If you buy the perfect piece of land inside the city with all utilities ran to it, of course it's gonna be expensive. But if you go outside the city a little bit, doesn't have utilities hooked up, you can literally get land in the tens of thousands, even under $10,000. Now, you may not want to live out in the boonies, but that's what a lot of us younger folks, I think I could still say I'm part of that group, is that we buy outside of the city. We buy pieces of land, like I got my 7 acres here, I got it for $90,000, and it didn't have utilities hooked up yet. And if you subscribe right now and watch my next video, I'm going to show you exactly how I turned it from 90,000 to over $1 million, which is the really hard thing to do. But I think we did it. 5 minutes, right? What does the clock say? Hopefully it says 5 minutes. I don't know. I haven't edited it yet. Tell me what you think below. I know a lot of you guys out there want to build your own homes. I know everybody out there probably wants to live mortgage free. Let me know what you think about these 5 things and if you think that you can do it too. And if you want some guidance from somebody who's done it before and has made money doing it, consider reaching out to my email just down below in the description, and we can set up a 60 to 90 minute consultation on exactly what you need to do to either build your unique home, get the permits, how to get started, all that good stuff, and even how to turn your property into income producing property. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you all. Peace out. Bye-bye.